Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be sharing with you a unique and a simple way you can create realistic seamless background for compositing. This is Twisted Creative. Allow my man is my name. If it's your first time on this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Not only by hitting that subscribe button, also ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any of the next video. Without wasting much time, let's jump into it. So here is my Photoshop, and then the first thing we are going to be doing here is for us to create a new document using Control N. Control N has to open up this new document dialog box, and you have to in this other side we have to change this area where this pixel is. You have to change it to inches, and we have to measure it by inches. Then we have to change this width to like 5. Then we have change this place to 7. So the next one is resolution. Going to be making this resolution like, let's say 600 should be okay. Then in this custom area I have to change it into transparent, and we normally will be working with RGB colors. And next, we don't have any other thing to do here for now. Then we have to hit create. Then after then we have to be looking at this new layer as a new document. So what we are going to be doing here, the second thing we are going to be doing is for us to choose colors of the background. Then we're going to color picker, click this area, we'll bring out this color picker, and then we'll have to change and search for a kind of background that is be suitable for the kind of image we are producing. Though the background now does not really matter, because you can go to your hue and saturation and change it to any other color. So right now we're going to pick something, anything now. So we have this. Okay, let's just say make it more lighter and hit okay. We can still go to yellowish color, then can go to yellow and say okay, let's take this area, and here it should be okay. Then we have to go to our paint bucket here. Then just select our paint bucket and click. So this is what we have here as a color. So the next thing we are going to be doing is take our marquee tool, rectangular marquee tool, and select a particular area. We can start from the top to something like this. At least here should be enough, because we have like 1/4 of this. So if you take a look at this now, this area is supposed to be a little bit a kind of darker than the floor. You know, if you set a studio flash and the flash hits from up, and the down is going to be more brighter than the back. If you do not use, mostly if you are focusing on the image, which is going to make the image brighter and sharper, the background is supposed to be a little bit dull compared to the images. So you have to make the images the focal point. So like this now, what we're going to be doing is going to let's just go and select the bottom first. Let's say 1/4. 1/4. Then we have to use our levels. Can just go to image, adjustment, and levels. Then if you take this level slider to a particular spot here, like this, like let's say 1.19 should be enough, the middle. So you hit okay. Then if you go to the top side and do we are supposed to feather. We did not feather there. Let's go back, and we'll have to feather after making this selection again, like 1/4 of the background. Then we'll have to feather with like 60 should be enough. Then after that we have to go to our image, adjustments, then levels, then increase this middle slider a bit to the left, and we'll have it at 1.9 1.22. So with this now, we can just hit OK, then go to the top side and do the same thing, but you are going to be leaving a little space between two of them, so you have that transition, that's bend. We have to create that bend. So we are going to feather again with that 60, and go to the same image, adjustments, then levels, then raise it up a bit to like 1. I think 1 should be okay. Let's say 1, or let's say 1.10 should be okay. Then you have it like this. Then let's deselect and see what happens here. Isn't that amazing? Look at what we have here. You can see that, the bend, the curve, the U curve that used to be between the wall and the floor has been created there. Let's take a look. Look at it. Look at it. All right. So here is the curve there, the transition between the up and the down. So we can notice that the down now is more brighter. Then if you take a look at it, it's like it's too the down is too bright. Then let's make the top a little bit more brighter. Can do the same thing we did the other time and select 60 for feathering, then go to the adjustment and levels, then take it up a bit again to like, I think 1.2 added is okay. Then you can deselect. I think it's looking more better like this. Okay, the next thing we have to be doing here is for us to differentiate between the front ground and the back. So here we are going to be selecting from here to almost to the line, the folding line. Then we have to feather this one very high with like 300 should be okay. Then we'll do the same thing, go to image, adjustment and levels, and pick it up a bit, like 1.08 should be enough. Okay, then we deselect and check what we've done so far. Then as you can see, it's coming up. Then the next one so far is take half of from between the folding and the ending. Then half should be enough, and you feather with 300 again and go to your image, adjustments, levels. Then you can take it up a little, like 1.10 or 1.16 should be enough. Okay, let's say 1.19. It's okay. Then if you deselect now, you take a look at what has happened to this. It's a seamless background. So if you take a look at it now, it's looking natural, so natural. It's a very simple way, very simple method to create it, but sometimes we do say this, like we have an image here, that we can pick and drop it on the background. So have a look. So if you take a look at this now, it's looking so natural. You can see the curve, the U curve is there. So the next thing we are going to be doing here is for us to go and add a little shadow to this image on the background. Then we have to select the image and create new layers, like let's say 4, 5, 6 is enough. Then starting from, take your brush tool, take this place to black or close to black, as in with the color you can take it close to black, and you have to draw artificial shadow and to make it a little bit realistic, more realistic. So have to draw here, then go here, just stay, let the circle of the brush be in between the line. You are like in between the shoe and the background. You see that midpoint, it has to be like that. Then have to separate here and go again. So it's very sluggish anyway, but we have to be fast. Don't really have to be precise here. So I have to do the same thing to this area. Then this floor has to do something here. This is to connect the floor and the image. All right, let's go and see. Do here. This place is touching the ground directly. Then this other place is a kind of lifted hills, and we have to take another layer and draw something that is not touching the ground direct. Then go to your fill, and reduce your fill. Then the other one should be a kind of, okay, so have the shadows like this. Then if you go to another layer and create something like this, I can see the light seems to be coming from the left. And if you can create something like this to blend it up with, at least connect the two images, and I think it should look more interesting. So just have something like this. It doesn't have to be that precise. Then we'll have to reduce the opacity, the fill, reduce the fill, to an extent. I think like this should be enough, like 13% is okay. You can even take it up to like 7. Then if you feel it's not good enough like this, okay, let's see, add something. Like I create a separate one that's going to be a little bit darker than this, drop on the floor. Then here, I think here should be having something like this. So believing that the light is falling from the left to the right, so we have this kind of shadow drop. Then reduce the fill, also reduce the fill. Then as you can see, we have all these things put together to make up the shadow, artificial shadow we are talking about. Though it's not all, but if you take a look at this now, we cannot be more precise because of time. It's just for us to show that you'll be able to create a simple backdrop for your composite. So this is it for today. If you find it interesting, helpful and useful, leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you've not done that before, and also ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any of the next video. Thanks for watching today's video. Creative Pro will keep on creating. Just stay creative. See you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.